This one came in. It seems like many people in Douglas County would like to move in and shut the door behind them under the justification of preserving Douglas County's rural characteristics. What are your thoughts on new people moving to Douglas County, and would shutting the door be better for Douglas County?
No, shutting the door would not be better for Douglas County. We need growth to continue to fund our tax base. Everything that's, if we absolutely stopped construction today and said no new homes, then we actually deplete our tax base, because your property tax is based on the replacement cost of that structure. And there's the assessor uses the Marshall and Swift program, which creates those numbers based on the input they put in. But it's also depreciated 1.5% per year. So if we stop construction today, we will lose our taxable value by 1.5% every year. That tax base drops. We must have new construction to continue to increase that tax base. Otherwise, everybody's taxes go up, because the cost of services and the cost of running the government go up. So we need to increase that tax base. It just has to happen. We need growth. Now, does that mean we want 1 million condos? No, it doesn't. It means we have to manage it and do it the way that it will work for everyone. Now, that rural character, to me, is a matter of perspective. We have rural character. I definitely believe that, which is why I say it that way. Now, our rural way of life, I don't know that everybody lives a rural way of life here. For the ranchers and those guys that actually do the work of keeping our rural character, yeah, they live that rural lifestyle. But there's people that live in the ranchos and go to work every day and have traditional jobs that they just they're not living a rural lifestyle. They live in a rural area with rural characteristics. I totally agree. But it's kind of a perspective. You know, when I grew up on a 15-acre farm and then moved to one side of the town, another guy moved out of Stockton. I was, I think, 10 years old. And my parents used to laugh because my parents said we moved into town, and he said I moved into the country. And that's an exact example of what that perspective is. It is what it is for you, and we want to keep it that way. We want to preserve it the best we can, but we can't stop. You can't shut down. That's just not realistic. It's not feasible, and it would actually hurt everybody in the end.